I have a master's degree in international relations and have worked extensively in intercultural communication. I also have additional certification from the Master Home Environmental Program. My research has involved monitoring environmental hazards and educating the public about them. According to Food and Drug Administration testimony of 2000, FCC radio frequency radiation guidelines are based on protection from acute injury from thermal effects of RF exposure and may not be protective against any non-thermal effects of chronic exposure. EPA challenged FCC on the fact that FCC did not consider children, elders, or ill persons to be vulnerable. Such vulnerability is well established. Since FDA and EPA both cite inadequate FCC protection, the city must establish monitoring and mitigation efforts in its ordinance. These fall within your authorities under the Telecom Act. Monitoring should be performed by independent engineers whose services can be funded by way of the wireless company's payments to the city and to private hosts of infrastructure. Mitigation should involve the city's provision of RF shielding materials in high-exposure residential and school areas. Because antennas are often disguised and hidden, the public must be informed of their whereabouts. I urge you to post on the city's website a comprehensive list of antennas with their owners and frequencies. One general source is antennasearch.com. T-Mobile asserts on its site that the wireless industry is tightly regulated by the FCC, which sets and enforces very conservative, science-based RF emission guidelines to protect public health. In fact, U.S. regulations are among the most lax in the world. Environmental exposure or power density can be measured in microwatts per square centimeter. FCC allows the public 1,000 microwatts per square centimeter for microwave radiation. This is based on a 30-minute exposure, not a 6-hour school day. Other countries are up to 10,000 times stricter. I submit a chart of extreme laxity and various peer-reviewed scientific reports proving it. For example, Santini et al. Conclude from these results, it is advisable that cellular phone base stations should not be sited closer than 300 meters to populations. Kolodinsky concludes that children living near a base station had less developed memory and attention, their reaction time was slower, and their neuromuscular apparatus endurance was decreased. Alpeter et al. Found a slow school promotion rate in children living near a tower. Michelozzi et al. Found elevated childhood leukemia surrounding a transmitter. Dolk and Hawking found elevated cancer in several tower studies.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next speaker.